So I'll just cut them in half, and then any seeds that's in there I'll just force out. They come out really easy. I've got a couple of small red onions. These are homegrown as well. So I'm using the red onion because it's just a little bit sweeter. But you can use any type of onion that you want. We'll just take that outer layer off. You can also soak your onions in water as well. And then they won't be quite as harsh when you add them to that mixture. We also need some garlic. So I'm adding a couple, quite big ones. There's no set amount for what you're making because it depends on how much you want to make. So just adjust those to suit yourself. What I'll do with that is I'll just slice it. It's going in blender with everything else anyway. We'll make sure we get small pieces. We're also going to need a lime. Then we can start and get this put together. So I'll just drop those onions in first. And that garlic. We'll get those cut to the size that we want. So these onions are now chopped up quite fine, but everything else I'm going to do in blender. So next thing I'm going to add to that is a nice bunch of coriander. We want to add a bit of heat to this as well, so if you've got chili peppers you can throw those in. I haven't grown any chili peppers this year, so I'm substituting that with some chili powder, but be careful how much you put in. First I'm going to half this lime and then squeeze all that juice out. And I'm going to add a teaspoon of chili powder to that lime, because then we can dissolve it. Just give that a quick mix. We'll pop that in top of there as well. I also want some salt and black pepper. Again, add these to your own liking. And then I'm going to pop these tomatoes in. I'm just going to push that down, and then we can pulse it until we reach the consistency that we want. If you want to add a little bit of sweetness to this, then just pop in a tablespoon of brown sugar. We'll now get this blended, and you're better off pulsing it until you reach the consistency that you're happy with. That has now got the perfect texture for me. One other thing that I like to do is put it through a fine sieve, and that will get rid of any excess water. And for me, that's the perfect consistency.